Maya, a young woman with a taste for vintage items, was overjoyed when she discovered an old, forgotten doll in the attic of her newly bought house. The doll was coated in dust, its eyes faded, yet something about it intrigued her. She wiped it clean and decided to place it on her bookshelf, thinking it was just a harmless antique. However, the moment she turned away, the doll's head shifted ever so slightly, its glass eyes now glinting ominously in the dim light. That night, Maya was awoken by the sound of whispering. At first, she thought it was the wind, but the whispers grew louder and seemed to be coming from the room where the doll was placed. She crept down the hallway, her heart pounding in her chest. As she entered the room, she saw the doll sitting exactly where she had left it, but the atmosphere felt charged with an unnatural energy. Objects began to move on their own. Books fell off the shelves, pictures tilted and straightened themselves. Each night, the noises grew more disturbing. The doll's eyes seemed to follow her, its painted lips almost curling into a sinister smile. Maya's sleep became plagued with nightmares. She saw visions of the previous owners, their lives consumed by the doll's malevolent presence. They warned her that the doll carried a deadly curse. One night, she woke to find the doll seated on the edge of her bed, its tiny hands grasping the blanket. The whispers now turned into chilling laughs. Determined to break the curse, Maya delved into the history of the doll. She discovered a tale of a vengeful spirit trapped within the doll by a witch in the 1800s. The spirit sought to consume the souls of anyone who kept the doll, taking their lives in cruel and terrifying manners. The previous owners had all met gruesome ends, their souls forever tied to the cursed doll. With dread consuming her, Maya knew she had to act fast. She sought the help of a local historian who confirmed her worst fears. To break the curse, Maya had to destroy the doll in a sacred fire before it claimed her soul. As she prepared the ritual, the doll became increasingly aggressive. It moved freely, sabotaging her efforts. Shadows with no source skulked around her. The walls echoed with screams of the tormented souls. The night of the ritual, Maya, with trembling hands, placed the doll in the flames. The air filled with a horrid screech as the doll writhed. Dark smoke billowed out, taking the shape of anguished faces before dissipating. The whispers ceased. Exhausted but relieved, Maya watched the flames devour the doll. The curse was broken, or so she thought. As she turned to leave, she noticed something horrifying. One of the doll's glass eyes lay unburnt on the floor, glinting menacingly in the flickering firelight.